Hi everybody, and a warm welcome back to Route 7 Railway. So, what's different about this picture from other videos? Yep, this is my lockdown haircut. I decided my hair was growing like wild mint and there was no prospect of getting to the barbers anytime soon. So, I've took the lot off. A number 4 all over with a little bit of trimming at the sides. It might catch on. So, where are we up in the train room build? Well, last time on part 3, you saw that I built the frame, and there's been some good progress now. I've actually finished the framework, and I'm now waiting on the wood to do the walls and the actual baseboard top on the framework. The only problem is that I was ordering it online from B&Q because during the lockdown can't go out for anything like that, and it's mostly workies that are getting their stuff, so non-essential items are frowned upon, which is fine. So I went online, went right through the whole process, paid the money, and it gave me a delivery date of the 15th of April. So I'm stuck. I've been in touch with them and they've told me I can't cancel the order and I can't change the delivery date, so I'm stuck. So I feel a little bit put out, but it's the least of our worries, isn't it? So on the strength of that, I decided to carry on with the what I could do downstairs, and it's looking very good, as you'll see in a moment. I did mention in the previous video that I was going to use plywood for the walls and soft plywood, 18mm soft plywood for the baseboard. The soft plywood 18mm for the baseboard is staying, but I've changed my mind. I'm using 18mm MDF for the walls for a few reasons. It's cheaper, yippee. It helps with soundproofing. It's dry in the garage, so I haven't got too much of a problem with that. I'm going to seal it anyway with paint and stuff. And it doesn't matter if it gets damaged, and you can drill through it and fix things to it. So I've decided on 18mm MDF. So because I can't get the baseboard down for another 2 weeks at the very least, how frustrating is that? I'm just desperate to get some trains running. And so I've got 4 pieces of 4x2 MDF there. Some of it's been cut down, and what I was thinking of doing was just temporarily, I'll cut it into strips, say 8-inch strips, and put it round the outside edge of the framework and put some track down on it and just run some trains on a temporary basis until I get the rest of it. It'll also help me because I'm planning to have a second tier on it, and I just want to get in my head how wide the second tier has to be and sort of test a few things out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip what I've got down and try and make a circuit round the train room and just temporarily run a few trains and have a chat about them and see how it goes. What do you think? So without further ado, let's get down there and do a bit more work and see where we're at, and I'll get back to you at the end of this video. Great to see you, by the way, and thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye. Hi guys, still on lockdown. Today, or for now, I'm going to just extend this last piece out to the right length so that I can start thinking about doing the board across. I'm going to match it with that side and then do the frame for the drop-in board, or the basics for the drop-in board. Okay, just an update on doing the drop-in board. I've built some supports here, extensions to the main frame, extended that frame underneath on this side, and I've just temporarily fitted a couple of pieces of MDF board just to get me levels right. So if I just put the camera down, hoping that I'll get it in. And put a piece of it across. This will obviously have its own support. Now that fits in rather nice, I think. It'll be better wood, so there'll be no warping in that when it's done. That's just a test piece, if you like. So there's my drop-in board, and I've done it as a standard size 4x2. So I was thinking that might actually be part of the layout, but could also be a removable section on its own, which could either be just a little layout on its own that you can actually connect up into the main layout, or even take it somewhere and show people a little bit of a layout. So I think that's turned out quite well. Catch you up soon. More progress, it's great. Hi everybody, just a quick update. I hope you're all doing okay on this lockdown. I'm keeping myself really busy. Just hope you're all safe and sound and you're taking care of yourselves. Right, I've filled the walls, all the holes and bits in the walls, and give it a nice coat of paint. The ceiling as well, looking a lot brighter. And I found an old tin of red floor paint. So I've just done a thinned out first coat on the floor. That'll keep all the dust down as well. So I think I've got enough to do another coat at least. So we're on our way. Things looking good, but everything's piled up on the top again. It looks a bit messy, but that'll tidy up again as soon as I clear the floor. And some of that I'm hoping to get rid of. So speak to you soon. It's looking really good, nice and clean. I painted the floor. I fitted some baskets under there. I had some old runners and a couple of baskets under there. I'm going to face off this lot with maybe a black curtain of some sort, just to make it look neat. Because most of my train stuff, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, is going to have to be stored in shelves and cupboards above, because at the moment it's still full of kit under there, but that's like kit that's been thinned right down and I can't really get rid of. I might be able to get rid of one or two pieces, but we'll see. So, catch up with you soon. Stay safe, everybody. Right, hi everybody. Here we are in the train room. What a difference compared to what it looked like. I'll put an old photograph in this video to show you what it was like if you haven't seen the other videos before. It's a great difference, and I'm made up with what's gone on so far. So, as I said in the introduction, I can't get the wood for the top and the walls for a couple of weeks yet. It's understandable, but frustrating just the same. So what I'm going to do, I've got some 8x4s, sorry, not 8x4s, I've got some 4x2s here of MDF, and I'm going to rip them down. I'll just show you. I'm going to rip them down and I'll get 3 8-inch boards out of each one. And I'm just going to put them right down the far edge, around the back, and right up here. And then I'm going to just put a very temporary mini drop-in board, and I think I'll be able to run a train on it, and that'll give me some satisfaction after all my work, all my hard work. So I'm really pleased with this. It's chuffing marvellous, as they say. So I'll catch me up when I've done the baseboard. Alexa, pause. Hi everybody, and welcome to a little update in the garage. Because I can't fit the boards, I mentioned yesterday I was going to rip down some spare pieces of MDF and put them as a strip around the outside edge, and I've done it. I managed to get three strips out of each 4x2, and I've put them round at the outside. I'll just show you now. A lot of the boards don't hit the actual supports because obviously they're not 4x2s or 8x4s. See that one there? That wouldn't be, that's sort of suspended in midair, but I've doweled everything. I've put a couple of dowels in them, and that's not going anywhere. That one's hanging, that's not going anywhere. And I've done the same there, and they're all doweled. I've even doweled the little drop-in board. I can just take that off for you. I just put a dowel underneath just to locate it, and I think that's going to work fine. And as you can see, I've got an 8-inch board all the way around, and I think I can get 1, maybe 2 loops on that temporarily, just so I can put some trains on it at last. After all this time, I've been a long time waiting for this and a lot of hard work. So I am now going to get some power in here. I've got plenty of extension leads, and I'll put them through the wall, and I will set this up. I'll put some track. I'll have to make sure I've got enough track just to do it. I've got straights and stuff, it's the curves and the right radiuses that's the problem. But if not, I'll send off for some. And the mail order is fairly rapid at the moment. Just really pleased about that. So I'm still on lockdown like the rest of us, and I really, really, really hope that we're all looking after ourselves and stay safe, and I'll speak to you later. Bye. Right guys, I can't believe I'm just stupidly excited. I couldn't wait any longer. I just whizzed upstairs, got some track. I haven't even done a full loop or anything. I've just put some track down in like a half, well, not even a half way round, and believe it or not, I've got a train running in the train room. What a milestone. Made up. It sounds a bit noisy because it's on just straight on the board, there's nothing underneath it, but that's great. How cool is that? After all the hard work, I've managed to get an actual train running. And that's what I class as a result. It's the Caerphilly Castle, one of the castle class, Caerphilly Castle. I tend to buy stuff that obviously I like, but sometimes things mean something to me, and someone very close to me was from Caerphilly, and that's why I bought that, the Caerphilly Castle. Excellent. And it's the actual first proper train on my layout. I did bring an old HL model down. That doesn't run as well, it's just quite old, that one, but that just needs a service, I think. But how great is that? Right, I'll finish for the day now. I could watch that all day. Right, speak to you soon. Hi. Well, great progress. What do you think? What a difference that place is. I can't believe if you watch the part where I got a train out, how over the top excited I was. I'm really pleased the way things have gone there. I've managed to get some track down and a train running, and I can't believe I'm actually at that point. In the next video, obviously, I'll be extending that layout a little bit to join up all the way around the room. What fantastic progress that'll be. You most probably saw how excited I got when I got to the point where I was going to put a train on the track. I actually felt like a big kid, but it was a lovely feeling, and I just wanted to enjoy the moment. I couldn't leave it till the next day, so to speak. I just wanted to get a train on there and see it running, and I'm just completely made up the way things are going. Even though it's the temporary thing, I think I'm going to get at least 2 loops in that, and that will be something I can enjoy. That would be my phone just pinging there. Sorry about that. But what we've got to do, people, is keep everything safe and stay indoors and try our best to look after ourselves. Please subscribe and like, and maybe pass Route 7 Railway on to friends and see if they can enjoy it. I hope to see you back again next time. And remember, lockdown haircut. Let's go for it. See you soon. Bye.